Hello there people, this is Bruce Cool or nintenbruce here, back again to give you a few more hints and tips on Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels Expert Mode. And this time we're going up against one of my favourite characters, Pegasus and his Relinquished deck. Now, I absolutely love Relinquished, I can't even say the word, I love it that much. Now I can tell you everything under the sun about it. And that's going to be the primary focus of this, because there's not too much else to worry about in this deck. It's all about that Relinquished really. So we'll get straight into it. He runs 3 Relinquished, 3 Black Illusion Rituals and a load of support to find it. This monster's effect, if you're unaware of it, is once it's out in the field, it can suck up one of your monsters, and it can only have one monster equipped, but it can do it once per turn, so if you destroy his monster one turn, you can then suck it up the next. And if it's equipped with a monster, he gains that attack and defense, unless the monster he sucks his face down, which is 0 attack and 0 defense, okay? Anything face down, 0 attack, 0 defense. Now the other nasty thing is, if you attack it, then it destroys the equip card and you both take the battle damage there and he stays on the field. So you've got to make sure you have like 2 attacks into Relinquished if he's got no backup for it, which, you know, then would finally get rid of that horrible beastie. Now, other than that, you do have to watch out for his backups like Safe Zone. He only runs 2, so he won't bump into it often, but when he does have it, it's a pain in the arse, absolute pain in the arse. And Safe Zone's effect is that you can't be, Relinquished can't be destroyed by card effects or targeted by card effects, which is horrible. You're going to have to try and get rid of Safe Zone first. So with that, I would definitely pack in the Mystical Space Typhoons against him, because that can be aimed at Safe Zone as well as Relinquished's equip card. With that, if it's not equipped with a monster, then you don't take the battle damage if it's in face-up attack mode, or if you're causing some sort of bleeding damage to it, which is quite nice. So remember that. Another thing is, just like any other equip card, if you turn Relinquished face down, it then destroys the equip card, so then you can run over it in one hit, which is quite good. Now, other than that, the other thing he combos with it is the Djinn Releaser of Rituals. So if he uses that as a tribute fodder for Relinquished, then it means you can't make any special summons. So I wouldn't suggest a deck which is just a pure special summon and no backup to it, because you'll be left with nothing, absolutely nothing. It's okay to do special summoning, but just make sure your entire deck isn't based on that, okay? Make sure you've got a backup. Now, other than that, his other big beasties are Blackluster Soldier, Envoy on the beginning. He's also got Gorz, the Emissary Darkness, but if he's got Safe Zone on the field or an equipped spell card on Relinquished, he's not going to be bringing that out. And then you've got DD Assailant and DD Warrior Lady, if you can really call that a beat stick. That's 1500 attack. The rest are 1400 and below. So something you might want to do is run King Tiger Wenhu, which even works against Relinquished. Its effect, you just keep it face up on the field, and anything which is normal summoned or special summoned with 1400 attack or less is instantly destroyed. Absolutely beautiful. If you run Safe Zone, then sure, he saves one of his monsters. But King Tiger Wenhu is a big hit against his deck. Another thing, Thunder King Ryo, absolute must really. Well, I say absolute must depending on the deck style you're running. As you can see here, this is not a meta deck, but it works well against him. So Thunder King Ryo stops him adding cards to his hand, whether that be the ritual things he needs, so he can't run, or he doesn't get the effects of Manju, Senju, Sonic Bird, Preparation of Rites, what was it, Pot of Duality as well, because I think it's add as well, but I might be wrong there. But yeah, blocks out a lot of his hand, which is quite good. Other than that, there's not too much else to go through. You could run Shadow Imprisoning Mirror if you really hate Relinquished that much. You could even run Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, which I wouldn't say often, but that would stop him using Black Illusion Ritual for that one round, and all his other searches would be useless really. He'd just be summoning 1400 attack on monsters. So other than that, you could do Skill Drain as well. That's another big hit against his deck. In fact, that stops almost all of his monsters from being a pain, bar Blackluster Soldier and Gorz, the Emissary of Darkness as his beat sticks. There's not really too much else to say against the deck. His XYZs, he does have Daigusto to put his ritual cards back into the deck. He's got Leviair, which he wouldn't be using that often, and he does occasionally bring out Crazy Box, but that's a 3000 sort of blocker, doesn't really attack. Well, it can't attack, saying that. Not unless you've activated Skill Drain. So yeah, definitely run the Mystical Space Typhoons, maybe some Dust Tornadoes. Don't run Royal Decree because he only runs two trap cards. And other than that, the only other spell cards of his to be wary about are Dark Hole and his own 3 MSTs. Everything else just kind of helps summon or search his deck. So yeah, definitely run those key beasties I've mentioned about, or run what I'm running here if you wanted to be really trolly. But yeah, that just about covers it. So, as always guys, if you think I've missed anything, pop your comments in the section below and let's help each other out. And yeah, hopefully you can now beat him. So, until next time guys, you take care and I will see you again soon.